Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to face Brewer's House Party.
I should be sad. I should be saying, but I'm very excited because this means, ladies and gentlemen, we are nearing the beginning of Potter's reopening. We're very excited, but this is the very last Brewers House Party. We thought it was going to be the very last house party, the last lockdown. So everything's fingers crossed. We believe the vaccinations have worked. We will hopefully by June be back to normal. Now, let me see who's here. Now, can you believe Abigail's at school, but she still made sure to make sure she was there to say that first. So, Abigail, how are you? And Heather, hello, Heather. Let's have a look down. Megs, hello, Megs. And Linda Lords, how are you? Debbie Cotchell, good afternoon. Cal Patience, and hello to David as well. Susan Cross. And Ian Wall, hello, mate. Sharon Bingham, Zara, Darren Butterfield. All these people. Hello, Nikki. She's got a new profile, Nikki. Dawn Moore, Peggy Bubble. Hello, Dawn Moore. Nice haircut. Well, it's not. Funny enough, it's not a haircut. I've had my beard done. Afternoon, Ian Wall. Lovely, Mr. B. Thank you, Steve. Cole, how are you, Steve? Trevor Lux, Linda, Rupert, Natalie, how are you? Kathy, loads of you are joining. Jackie, say hi to your daughter Kate as well. She normally comes on. James, hello. Beverly Ward, thank you. It's very kind of you, Beverly, to say thank you for entertaining us. It's been fun. Lorraine Holt, loads of you are joining us. Tara, how are you, darling? Carol Bell, I'm here. Lovely. Maureen, and loads of people. Wow, you people have all prepared for the very last one. Lorna Clark, I'm still saying hello. Nice beard trim. Yes, it was. It was a nice beard trim. That's all it was. Just a beard trim. I'm saving the haircut because I've actually got an appointment with the barber. When I rang up the barber, he went like, 3 weeks. 3 weeks. So I said, okay, I can't walk around with a bushy beard. I look ridiculous. So Claire did a little trim. I'm leaving the hair it is. You should be at Potter's today. Second year to be cancelled. Judy, can you believe it? You're not on your own. And hi, Joe. How are you? You brought fun to a lockdown. Sharon, that's very kind. Tony Bennett, enjoy your weekend. Yes, Stuart, hello there. Lovely. And hello to everyone. Thank you for joining us on the very, very last one. And we will be thanking lots of it. And then we reflect at the end of how many people did join us. Once again, and some superstars had it as well. So from friends to superstars, we'll be thanking them very shortly. Let's say a very quick hello to who's joining us on the show. Jack Jenkins.
Yes, hello, Mark. How are you doing?
You're roaming today.
Look, between me and you, I've got my face mask on because I'm on the resort. I've snuck in just to get...
I'm excited. Who are you going to meet?
Well, everyone is actually buzzing. Fraser's here as well. He's just walking in because they're doing their...
Hi, Fraser. Hiya.
...show today, aren't you? We're doing celebration today, aren't you?
Yes, we're about to do another run of the show.
That's great. We'll talk to Fraser very shortly, Jack.
Yep.
Come on the stage.
Can I say as well how amazing it is to see so many people also furloughed? Like everyone's watching Brewer's House Party today. How many people have joined us so far?
Well, I can't believe it because the names are still going down. So I go to back to everyone. You say those things, but Jack, we'll be back with you in about 15 minutes. Take care, Jack.
See you soon.
So Jack Jenkins with us. Also, promoter Peter Tobbett is with us today. And Peter, we talked to you, one of the first people to talk to you in the lockdown, and you caught COVID.
I did. I ended up in hospital, mate.
You were of course your partner Jane. I mean, you were both seriously poorly, and you realised how bad it was. But also with excitement, we've watched over the January, February, March, April, we're into May, and suddenly your business might be getting back to normal.
That's the operative word, might.
You're right, Peter. We will be talking to you very shortly about that. Thank you for joining us for the last one. Also, joining us, we've got to be saying a great thank you, is Martin Ruby.
Hi, mate. How are you? Yeah, I'm good, man. Thank you.
Yeah, your diet's still doing well, Martin.
Oh yeah. I'm Weight Watcher of the month.
Yes, you are, and I'm proud of you. You lost exactly a pound.
Yeah.
I know, mate.
It's a good job I've got a wide-angled lens, otherwise I'd be stuffed. Do you know what I mean? But
Martin,
anyway,
we will be talking to you about all those lovely people that you brought on the onto Brewer's House Party.
okay, mate, no problem.
And you'll be informing us what they're up to just before.
Yeah, sure, yeah. And while you're away, I'll just have a quick hamburger. Is that all right?
You're cool, Martin. I don't know. Don't eat in front of me, Martin, because I'm dying.
No, I won't.
I'm dying. I'm still on my low cholesterol. You take care, Martin. Thanks for joining us. So we have. Now, also hoping to join us, I don't think he's on board yet, but Brian Graves is one of our newbies who is joining us for the activities manager and entertainments manager. We met him on Brewer's House Party, chatting to him, and the world is strange because there you are. We've included him. He's brought us in, and we'll hopefully talk to him about what's happening on the activity side at Potters. So, Brian Graves, Nigel will let me know when Brian eventually gets in, if we can. Now, not here yet. No, I guess that. Now, we have birthdays. Of course, we have birthdays. Let's get that out the way. Let's quickly just say lots of people got birthdays. Once again, Nigel was saying, how many birthdays are these? One special birthday is Jeannie is 90 next week. That's mine. Mother-in-law Claire looks beautiful. Mum is 90. Don't she look fantastic? And a big happy birthday to you, Jeannie. Now, Linda Thomas, the Beacon, happy birthday to you, Linda. And Richie, happy birthday with your kids there, mate. Come on, Rich. There we go. Chris Sims, happy birthday to you, mate, again. Joe Dungate, happy birthday, sweetie pie, with a beautiful family. Lillian was 85, I think, yesterday. So there's with Norman. Happy birthday, Lillian. Congratulations to you. Wendy Sullivan's birthday. And she's with the Speed family and the Banks family. There they are. Look, the Banks family. Well done. Lots of lovely girls we've known. Sasha, it's her birthday. Sasha, happy birthday to you. And Sasha Lowe, and hope you have a lovely day. Michelle Sainty, we go back a long way there. She's 55, I think, now, but looks fabulous. Rachel Rahil, thank you. Happy birthday to you. Dana, happy birthday. There you are with Jose. Yeah, very much in love. Linda Neal, we couldn't get a picture of your face, Linda, but I did catch your card. So happy birthday, Linda. She's always coming on Brewer's House Party. Haley Chilcott, Haley. That is fabulous. I don't think, and of course, it's the Seeking family with Abigail, one of our #1 fans, but her dad's birthday a couple of days ago. And also for Linda Ukut. Linda, with all the beautiful family there, George and the girls, Emma and Holly and Poppy, they were all there. What we're going to say, Sasha, happy birthday to you. And we had a message from Deborah. Deborah was in hospital, but she's back home on the mend. So make sure, Deborah, you have a big hug, and thinking we're going to hug you there, and from everyone. So it's good news, very good news. But again, once again, Sasha, happy birthday. Well, is that all the birthdays? I believe it is. So well done. Linda Jean sent me this. Lenny, it's almost frightening that even Lenny found pants with my face on it. Linda, I don't even know how he would even look for that. So there we go. Thanks for sending that last picture there. Ian Wall's got pants of mine, but that, of course. Ian, can you show me yours, Ian, if you're listening, of your head of mine? Keep an eye on for that. Now, people are still running through, but we will try and move on swiftly. Nigel Brunner, hi Mark, when's the matinee going on Silver Cliffs? Oh, I don't know, Nigel. We're hanging in there yet because we've got about 100 tickets. Let's talk to Pete Tobbett then. Let's find out. Let's talk to Peter. That was a nice timing, wasn't it?
It was.
We've been in the debate about the matinee, aren't we, Pete? We're not sure we're going to go. I think it'd be nice in some sense, but too much pressure. Would it be too much pressure, Pete? I think it would.
Well, the thing is, we've got currently two.
Sorry, Pete. I didn't expect to get that question.
You're putting this on me now, which is unfair. And people have actually messaged me on Facebook to ask me exactly the same question. The answer is going to be very simple. When we sell the 200 tickets that we've got in, that's when we will make a decision to release the matinee tickets. and hopefully that'll happen within the week if we can do it. I mean, there's obviously a demand out there, so I really don't mind. We can definitely get it on sale, but it really is. What are you going to do, Mark?
Oh yeah, switcheroonie, Pete. Switcheroonie. Yeah, I mean, we're very excited. It's October the 2nd. I think it'd be nice to have one great show, evening show. I apologise for those who were trying to get those matinees, but it might happen. It could still happen. We've still got time. There's still plenty of time to do that.
Well, so what I'll say is once it actually sells out, which it will do in the next few days, put yourselves down on the waiting list. There will be a waiting list. Put yourselves down on the waiting list, and I'll assess the waiting list with you in about 2 weeks' time.
Meg's booked hers yesterday. Well done, Meg. But it will catch. You are right, Peter. The other 200 will go. I mean, we were almost full from before the lockdown, but lockdown offered some people the money back. Can you believe 1,400 people refused their cash back and said no? We are going. We've been cancelled 3 times, Pete.
I know.
This is how mad these guests are who are insisting to come to Southend.
But there's only one prerequisite. You have to bring the water pistols.
There is rumour that I'm getting a large one.
There's a rumour that I'm actually organising a pump straight out of Southend seafront, straight into the cliffs.
Thank you, Pete, because there are certain people who've challenged me to say, like, I'm on the balcony, I'm safe as houses, and little do they know what we plan. So
no way.
Anyone would be safe, Pete. That's the point.
No.
I know that they will, but we're looking to have a lot of fun. Joining us will obviously be Johnny the Turk.
Yes.
Johnny the Turk, who's flying back from Turkey. Believe it or not, he's going to have a big party with us with the after party as well. So he's going to join us in the show. James Ahern, we're hoping if he remembers who he is.
Oh, bless him. Come on, give him a break.
He might well be honest with Sky Roddy. We got the JR band, and as well, we got some special guest stars, but we're not going to keep that secret. Keep it secret because that's going to be really, really exciting for us for that. So, look, Peter, how's the other shows going?
Well, the other shows, everyone has been working, including yourselves, towards the 21st of June comeback, where apparently everything returns to normal with no social distancing, no masks, everything as per, and we were ready to go. And it just seems that some theatres or some theatre groups have decided differently. So they're taking full benefit of the furlough schemes or whatever they're taking benefit of. So they're not actually opening their doors until the end of August. Yeah, which is, I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, like we are talking. We've had 300 odd shows decimated in the actual lockdown, and now the further lockdown is further non-opening of the theatres and keeping us away from actually playing to the public has cost us a further 40 shows. Now, that's so unfair for the public, in my opinion, because they want to come. Because the few of the shows that actually we have got going on, we've got 400, 500, 600 people wanting to come and see it. Your show, you're quite right, it's been rescheduled 3 times, and for whatever reason, you've got some absolutely wonderful fans that have actually held on. And they're actually, we've got 1,400 plus people already booked their seats. And it's only going to take another couple of hundred, and we're going to sell out. And then we'll make the decision when we have a look at the waiting list to find out if we go for the matinee. Okay,
that's great, Pete. That's great. And how are you feeling, Peter? How's the COVID effect? You know, they're saying, you know, like that you see it on the news all the time, long haul COVID, that people are still struggling. Have you still got after effects, Pete?
Unfortunately, both Jane and myself have, I've had both my jabs. Jane's having her other jab in a couple of weeks' time. As you know, we went through the mill in December and January. Come out of it, but what's happened is, unfortunately, they got this thing called long COVID, and it's got after effects. It basically wipes you out joints, the whole lot. But for Jane, it's affected her kidneys a bit more, and she has to go get some antibody treatment, which is going to take her out of the frame for a further 6 months. She's going to be vulnerable. So, do you know what? The main point of all this, Mark, is we're alive. We're here. Yeah. We're laughing, and we're planning for the future. There's an awful lot of people can't say that.
No, you're totally right. You're totally right there, Peter. Yeah, we've got to be very grateful on that side. And, well, we hope Jane feels a lot better. I mean, it's incredible. You told me that's going to take another 6 months. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
And I don't think, and it's good to have you on, Pete, because a lot of people, you know, including Johnny Mack, who said it like it's nothing, it's conspiracy. I've had so many conspiracy things, but it's so important for people to realise how dangerous it is. And that's why we've all been where we are, still in lockdown. But fortunately, Brewers House Party, thanks to people like Nigel and Mike, who's been running it for me to keep us going almost once a week. Sometimes twice a week, wasn't it, in the early period? But there we are. Peter, I thank you. We are crossing our fingers and hope that the world is normal in June. I know that Andy Mace was saying to me he doesn't even think the Only Fools and Horses is starting to September. So some of the West End shows are still debating when to start. So,
The only thing I know, and I want to say thank you to all your fans out there for hanging on for those 1,400 tickets. And all I know is whatever you put on that stage with the rest of the guys, it's going to be so much fun. I'm going to love it.
Well, let's hope. We're still trying to. We've given James O'Hearn a map to show him where we are. He's trying to learn where we are at this moment. But the great news is James is coming back to Potters in very shortly, May something. So that will gently break him in.
Fantastic. That's such great news, Mark. That's such great news.
You take care, Peter.
All the best.
Give a love to Jane and the company, and we look forward to seeing you. Well,
look forward to it.
We definitely will in October, but hopefully sooner than that. I know.
Well, we'll definitely speak next week.
Okay, take care, Peter.
All the best.
Peter smash him. So, did Brian Graves turn up, Nigel? Did he even turn up, Brian? He's going to let me know. No. Right. I wanted to talk about we had pictures, and I want to just show me that picture, Nigel, of the track. I mean, this is the Storm buggy track that we're making, especially. Look at that. This is a brand new track. There he is. Look, middle of this is going to be such a brilliant place. Just on the activity field, it's going to be pretty exciting stuff there. It's all brand new buggies. And the two-sided, who knows what we're going to get up to there. Have a chicane flags, everything's going there. And I want to talk to Brian to explain it all to me. We'll cross our fingers. So, with that in mind, let's get to Roman Jack, who, excitingly, is on site at Potters. Jack, how are you, mate?
Hello, Mark. Yeah, I'm in the theatre, the newly decorated Atlas Theatre. And I would love to show you what it all looks like, but I'm going to be told off. I've been told you have to wait just a little while longer until you get. I could give you a little flash, but there we go. That's all you're getting. That's all you're getting from me for today.
I think Jane. I think you're right. Jane and Celia will be coming. I think is it Sunday, Nigel? They'll be talking.
I believe sometime next week. Keep an eye on the Facebook page because Jane and Celia are going to be, christening the new theatre and showing it all off. But Mark,
who's on stage?
So I'm joined actually by Fraser. He's here with me at the moment.
I'm back again.
So we're in the middle of their rehearsals for the brand new show Celebration. So they're all getting ready for their next run at the moment. But hopefully some more of the team will pop by. But Fraser, how are you doing, by the way?
I'm doing very well. I hope you're all doing well as well back at home.
How does it feel to be back on stage?
Oh, it feels amazing. It feels so good to be back.
Why don't you talk about a little bit about this new show? What can we expect?
Oh, lots of dancing, lots of high energy numbers. You'll be dancing in your seats, and hopefully, fingers crossed, you'll be allowed to dance on the dance floor. But who knows what's going to happen next, eh?
Fingers crossed very soon, because celebration, I'm assuming, is just to really celebrate getting through the last year and making it through, right?
Yeah, it's just to celebrate being out of lockdown. Just to have a good time.
Making it through to the other end. We're joined as well by the. You're trying to. Helen was trying to sneak round me there as well. Helen too.
How are you, Helen?
Hi, darling.
How are you?
How's the dancing going, Helen? How's you got dancers as well?
It's amazing. It's so good.
We've got the dancers back.
And I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What can we expect from the choreography?
Oh.
Can you show us some now?
Absolutely not.
Go on,
I don't want to let anything spoil the surprise. But the dancers are full out with feeling. They are knackered at the end.
I'm gonna try and stick around and sneak and watch some of it at 3 o'clock when they do the next run.
Of course you will, Jack. We have got a little clip that we will be eventually showing. Lots of people saying hello to you, Fraser and Helen. They're all saying very excited. The notes, these are the things that you can't see. Ask Fraser, Jack. Are we still putting on the glitz? What other shows are we putting on?
What other shows are you a part of, Fraser? What other we got on?
We have putting on the glitz, which is all jazzy and classy.
Sophistication.
We've also got a variety show, which is brand new. Spanking new. So you're going to enjoy that. It's got a lot of choreography, lots of high energy numbers, and maybe some magic.
Magic as well.
Is that you, Jack? Is that you, Jack?
Could be. What is your favourite show? What's your favourite number in all of the shows that you're going to be coming back to doing?
I get asked this so many times. I really like the Brit show. Because I love all the different styles of music in it. But I do like Broadway and beyond as well. I love musicals, so it's hard to choose. It's really hard to choose.
Live theatre coming back here May 17th. How are you looking forward to that first night back?
I cannot wait. I'm so excited.
And Jack, ask Fraser. We got any new people back with us?
Yeah. Do you want to talk about the new team members as well? Because they're not necessarily, some of them not new, are they?
No, we have a few familiar faces from the last contract. If you were here in January, February time last year, you would have seen them. But obviously, because due to COVID and the pandemic, things happened and all of this happened. But you'll see some familiar faces from that contract. And obviously, you have me and Sean. And if you were here years ago, you would have seen Ben as well, who's one of our new male vocalists.
Great voice.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's so good in the shows, and he's settled in all well with the new team as well. So.
How does it feel being back and filling the stage again with more, Because obviously over the summer there was only a reduced member of the cast, wasn't there?
Yeah,
how does it feel?
It's just a great atmosphere to have more bodies and more energy around it. It's just amazing. It's so good to see people's faces as well, and everyone's really happy to be back. But yeah, we're happy to see you guys coming back as well and enjoying your holidays.
Yeah, it's been a long holiday. It's been so long. It almost makes me laugh because Jack, you look tanned.
I've been working outside, Mark. I've been out catching the sunshine.
Of course you have. Or perhaps
I've been sitting on the beach, but I haven't.
Yeah, well, it looks like you've been having cocktails again, Jack. That's all I can say to you.
One or two.
Jack, we're going to come back to you, Jack. See if we can find Ben or one of the girls.
I'll see if I can round them up.
Fraser. Say goodbye to Fraser.
Bye, Fraser.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. He's a great voice, Fraser. Oh, my word. Love his voice. From crooning to the impressions of Elton John, David Bowie. Love his voice. That's Fraser, but Jack is roaming. So he's going to let me know when we've got other people around. Now, let's get Martin on to say a few thank yous.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Memories forever, Martin. See, Nigel's even flashed up what you are. That's your business. How's it going?
I'm a distant memory. What are you talking about?
No. www.memoriesforever.co. Is it your business?
Yes, it's my business where I transfer old cine films and videos to DVD for people. I do all the Betamax, VHS, camcorders, cine films, audios, do everything. Yeah, all to DVD or computer file, whatever they want. Yeah. Lovely.
No, I'm glad, and it keeps you busy, Martin. I know
It's
that.
keeping me busy. Yeah. And during lockdown, it's been really good. Yeah, I mean, people have given me loads of stuff, and because I've got a courier service with UPS, I get from all over the country as well now, which is great. So I was doing it down in Essex for a while, and I moved back up to Suffolk, and I've got a good customer base down in Essex, as well as I'm building one up here now, which is great. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, I've got my website and whatever, and yeah good.
Well, I'm very grateful to you, Martin, because you introduced us to some of your friends that when you were
on the West End pals. Yeah, great. Yeah.
And we had some great people.
Yeah.
So Nigel, try and show some pictures of all these people.
Okay, so that's Martin Barras. That's when I was in One Man Two Governors. He's now.
Andrew.
Right. That was Andrew Speed. He was the right. So that's Martin Barras. He was in One Man Two Governors. He's now doing Meet the Richardsons on Gold. I think he was on telly last night with him, and I think he's got another couple to do, and he's done loads of TV as well. But at the moment, that's what he's doing. Meet the Richardsons. Yeah. So
okay. So
Ian, my good old mate Ian. I met again. He was on One Man Two Governors. He's done a lot of EastEnders. He's doing EastEnders again in June and July, and also he's got a big film coming up with Ray Winston. It's called Prize Fighter. It's about a bare knuckle fighter, a guy called Jem Belcher, and so it's a true story about, and he's doing that. So that's coming up for him with a film with Ray Winston. Siobhan, she's now doing. She was in From Here to Eternity, but she's now doing a musical version of The Danish Girl at Peterborough. The film was with Eddie Redmayne. So she's now doing that. So she's doing well, bless her. And Phil James, again, he was a guitarist in One Man Two Governors. He goes back into Pretty Woman in the West End when that opens.
Yeah.
So so they're all doing well. And then Speedy. He was a company manager of
Nationals.
One Man Two Governors. He's now doing stage managing with Sir Ralph Fiennes at the Theatre Royal Bath. They're doing a play called The Four Quartets, which Ralph Fiennes is directing and also starring in, and Speedy is stage managing. And Peter Caulfield, again, he was in One Man Two Governors, and I did Our House with him as well, the Madness musical. I'm not sure what he's up to at the moment. I did message him earlier today, but he didn't come back to me, bless him. But yeah, so they're all doing well and stuff, you know what I mean? So it's great, you know.
But, you know, they were all fantastic guests. They all had so much to tell us.
Especially Siobhan. I mean, when you think she'd done some stuff before Siobhan in the West End and done Grease and stuff, but she came to One Man Two Governors as a stage crew, and then she was going for audition after audition, and then one day she got From Here to Eternity, and the next minute her face is plastered all over the West End, and she became a big star in the West End and still is.
So
she's not been out of work since, you know. So
no, she did Guys and Dolls, Martin, as well, didn't she?
Yeah, she did Guys and Dolls, and she did done a couple of TV commercials and all that sort of stuff. So but she's got a fabulous voice. She's great. Yeah, I mean, but lovely people. Do you know what I mean? And
they were generally lovely people. I
did The Lion in Winter, and I was with Joanna Lumley and what's his name? The guy from Robert Lindsay, and then I did Anna, Breakfast at Timmins with Anna Friel and James Dreyfus, and I did I was only on it for 2 weeks. It was a play called Flare Path, which was Sienna Miller and Sheridan Smith. And one Saturday matinee, Sienna Miller come off stage, and she was backstage. She lifted up her skirt and flashed her knickers. I mean, what's going on? And it was the day she'd won her court case against the News of the World and the Sun for phone hacking.
Yeah, of course.
Got a big payout, and she was like celebrating because she'd won all the money, and she just flashed me her knickers. Lovely. You know
that's a surprise.
Yes, but honestly, but one of the night. Well, I mean, when I was on what's it called? Oh bloody hell! Breakfast at Tiffany's with Anna Friel, and there was a guy in there called Joseph Cross as well. He was Joseph Cross. I don't know. He's the guy in the Christmas film Jack Frost. He plays the little boy that talks to the snowman. When I was in there, and they both in that Breakfast at Tiffany's had a nude scene, and one particular scene in the show is where Anna Frill lays naked on a chaise lounge. And unfortunately for me and my crew up on the fly floor, we used to look over every day and just lovely. You know what I mean? What a lovely job.
Martin. And that's why you didn't get paid. You just
no, exactly, yeah. And then of course I did Hairspray with Michael Ball for a while. I did Phantom for 5 years and became good friends with Michael Ball and his mate Callum, who's the MD. So I had a great time in the West End. Met some lovely friends, and and they're still good friends now. Do you know what I mean? Which is nice.
Well, the proof is in the
and they loved coming on your show and. I know Siobhan was a Tottenham supporter. We'd beat them the day before. She weren't too impressed, was she?
She wasn't impressed. You know what I mean? She didn't really want me to talk about football, but I loved also talking to Speedy. What an interesting man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's great. He's done some stuff. I mean, he was the guy. I mean, I think I said before. The first time I met Speedy I was backstage and outside having a break. And he come running round the corner and he's going, "Oh, the Queen and Prince Philip love the show, blah, blah, blah." And he was the guy that used to take the royal family up to wherever they sat and sneak him in the theatre and stuff like that. And he brought Liza Minnelli backstage when we went to Liza Minnelli. But he's done loads of I mean, he told you the story about The Who when they was rehearsing at The Who and Roger Daltrey got his black eye and stuff. But he knows lots of people. I mean, he was at the National Theatre for over 30 years doing stuff, and he's as I say, he's now doing 4 quartets with Ralph Fiennes. But the people he knows and people he's met is just incredible, and they're all lovely people. Do you know what I mean? It's like
a little thank you, Martin. We do thank you for that.
Oh no, it's my pleasure, mate. And I enjoyed it as well. I enjoyed coming on and letting you meet my friends and stuff, and telling people what I've done while I've been away from Poppers as well. Do you know what I mean?
I know, a long time. But Martin, what a time! And there you are. Look, the advert's up there. Look,
that's all the stuff that I do, and my Cinefilm scanner's great. It brings up all the Cinefilm really nicely, and I edit it and color correct it. And so, if anyone wants anything done, then check out my website and Memories Forever.
But you get deliveries, don't you, Martin? From
So I do a door-to-door delivery service of UPS. They collect and deliver back to you and stuff, and all the parcels are tracked and whatever. So it's fabulous, and I get a lot of work, and I advertise on Facebook, and I've just put an advert in the Beccles business directory, so I'm now online on the Beccles business directory. So I've got a few bits of work from that, and so my website does well, my Yale site does well, so it's good.
Good to hear, Martin. I'm glad to hear. And once again, I had said it enough times, but a great thank you for bringing all your friends on board.
My pleasure. And it's, anytime, mate. Love it.
And if we have another lockdown, Martin, if we have another lockdown, I'll be asking for Anna Friel.
Yeah, on the chaise lounge. Yeah, definitely.
You're just going to talk to them, get back to them, get to all your friends. Gemma,
exactly.
There's lots of people out there. So Ralph, see if we can get Andy Speed to
one of the girls who didn't come on. I tried to. She was really busy. So my lovely friend Gemma Whelan, who was in Game of Thrones, Stark Crow. She's now going to start a new detective series on ITV called The Tower. So she's going to be doing that. And I tell you what else she's done as well. She played the true story of what was the girl that was kidnapped by her mother and they hid her up in the loft. It was
that in Liverpool?
It was Sheridan Smith as well. It was and basically the boyfriend, the mother's boyfriend hid the child upstairs away from them, and they said that she was kidnapped. I can't think of the name, but it was a big story. She played the mum in that, and also she did White House Farm as well.
No doubt, someone will tell us the answer in a minute, because that's what people say.
Big story is a big story.
Martin. Look, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Shannon Matthews.
Shannon Matthews.
Thank you, Max. She was listening.
That's the one. She played the mum in that, and then she also's done the White House farm thing where the son. She played somebody in that who.
So the truth is, Martin, we need another lockdown.
Yeah, we do. but I can't listen. I can't afford another lockdown. I'll be twice the bloody size, mate. I mean,
yeah.
You know what I mean, it's not. I can only eat so many hamburgers and chips. It's not on.
Just one
You know
more. One more wafer.
I'm even contemplating coming around and nicking your chocolate biscuits that Claire stops you having.
I know, and they're all there waiting to me.
Listen, does she know that when she goes to bed, you've got a secret hiding place for your biscuits?
She don't know about those, Martin. But
thanks
for announcing it.
Listen, one night when you're asleep, I'm going to come round and find that hiding place and nick the lot.
Paula Alds has just said, "Go for a run, Martin."
Oh, I'm surprised she's sober actually, because she only phoned me yesterday and she had a night in London with her friend, and she phoned me up the other day totally how can I say
she was wrecked, Martin.
She was wrecked, yes, yeah. And she was asking me she asked me if I knew a Chinese restaurant in London. What do I know about food?
Yeah, what do you know? As if you don't. Ian Wall has just let us know that in Grays, it's the White Horse Burger. It's the best in the area. Martin.
Oh, I'm on my way now.
Ian Walls, I knew you'd have it. I knew you would find it, Martin.
I'm on my way.
Ian Wall, thank you for that.
But the thing is, I don't. But do they do a Diet Coke? That's the more important.
You're funny. Martin Ruby, a great big thank you for joining us.
No worries, mate. Love you lots. See you soon.
A big round of applause. Thank you, everyone. There's Martin and these lovely people he brought in to us to say hello. That was fantastic. Right, so Jack Jenkins, have we found? Did you find anyone else, Jack, or are they all hiding from you?
But yeah, I found two of the dancers as well. All they've been doing is trying on different pairs of shoes. That's what they've been doing for the last 10 minutes. So we thought we could come say hello. They're all coming through now. They're all there, getting ready. Would you like to say hello? Oh, where have you gone, Mark? Are you still there?
Yeah, Jack.
We're over here.
Your picture's froze, Jack.
Sorry. Yeah, I think it's the signal back here, but we should be okay. Because they're just getting ready for their run at the moment. They don't really want to speak to me, Mark. I don't think.
No, I mean we can hear you nice and loud, Jack, but we can't.
They're warming up. Sorry.
Just talk we can hear them, so you can just say who you're talking to, and then we'll.
Jess over here as well. Jess, you want to come say hello?
Okay.
So what's it like being back after over a year off?
It's great. Hi, Mark.
Nice. Hi, buds.
We're getting ready to do a tech run. And we're trying on our costumes.
So we've got a video there of you in your rehearsal as well for celebration. How is it getting back to it? Look at.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, hon.
We're
there they are. I can see you now. I can see you all. Is that
look at all the shoes?
We're about to do our first run in our shoes, and that's going to change a lot because we might fall over, we might not. Who knows?
Have you been practicing in the last year?
Yeah, in my bungalow, in my little living room. Does that mean that we're not wearing those goggles? Because I've got no room. But it's nice to be on the stage again with all the lights and all that. It's a lot better than my house. I can tell you that.
There we go.
And that's part of the celebration show.
They're all getting ready, Mark. They're all getting ready.
Sorry, Mark.
No, you carry on, girls. We're looking forward to seeing you next week. We're back rehearsing, so we'll be back to talk to you all personally.
But it looks great from those videos, doesn't it, Mark? I'm excited. I'm going to sneak through in a bit and have a watch.
It does look fantastic. Jack, I need you to come away and get a nice signal so I can talk to you about. Are you there now, Jack?
I'm going to go into the beautiful new garden bar. I'm going to go through the backstage. We'll have a little treat to go through there. And then, because we've got something to talk about, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. We certainly have. Now, for everyone unaware, as Jack's trying to find a better signal, we had a fantastic Jackathon where we raised how much? I don't know. In the end, this is the questions I'm going to ask Jack when he comes back. Jack, let's see if you can find
yeah, so the current total for the Jackathon so far is around 3,250, I think.
£3,250.
Yeah, try and get there.
Are you in a cave, Jack?
Is it not working very well?
Well, we can hear you, but once again, we're just looking as if like you're in the middle of in a cupboard.
Oh,
There you are.
I'm not.
Is that better, Jack?
Is that better for you? It's fine for me.
Well, you keep, yeah, it's just a picture, Jack. It just keeps pixelating or something. It's just okay. But as long as we can.
It's raining quite a lot. I know if that affects it. I don't know.
No. So we raised £3,250, I think.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things that we asked during the conversations of Jackathon, one of our guests was Jimmy Hampshire, who was part of the West Ham team, or coaching team. And I said to him, Jimmy, I caught him on the hop. I said, can you get us a fully signed West Ham with the incredible squad who are literally 5th place? And we're going to be so close. I think we've got a better running than Chelsea. I believe that we can be full. It's going to be the best squad we've had for a long, long time. Can you get us a signed West Ham football shirt? And guess what, Jack?
He's only done it, hasn't he?
Ben Johnson, one of our wonderful new young players that Jimmy brought in, he arranged it. And look, we've got a brand new. We're going to put it into a frame. It's all been signed by the squad. We can't see it because of the picture of that, but all the names, all been
signed. So the entire squad has signed it, Mark.
The squad have run it, the top 11, and I tell you what, no one has got these because they haven't been doing it. They haven't been allowed to do it. But Ben Johnson got it for us.
So the only one in the world as well, which is absolutely fantastic.
It's nice to embrace that sort of lie, Jack. But it's the only one that's going at this moment. And
so the only one in the world, Mark. Yeah.
Immediately, I mentioned it to a friend. He offered me £150 straight away.
Well,
obviously,
I think we can get more for NARS, the Norfolk Accident Rescue Service. I think we can get more for that Decathlon total.
Yeah,
if we auction it off.
I think so, and I think we'll have to do it over. We'll do it over the weekend because it's bank holiday. Yep. We'll remind people. We'll talk to Nigel and see if we can get some figures going in where we can just join him and say hello and talk about can we get. What would be nice is getting it to 250 and making it 3,500, wouldn't it, Jack?
100%. Yeah, that would be amazing. That really would.
But it's a special, and we will frame it. We'll get it framed up, put behind the glass, and it is, of course, the full squad. And by that, we'll have all the names of the squad there, so they can see that it's an official West Ham signed teacher, not someone that over the years that I actually scribbled in many years ago because someone and I said, of course it's there, and copied it.
Are you not tempted to keep it for yourself, Mark?
Well, Jack, don't push me to that one. It is on my mind. It is on my mind, Jack. But let's say, we'll see what happens, Jack. We'll happens.
See. Yeah, I mean, you must have a spare £250, surely.
Jack, that's a very nice thought, Jack. I'm looking at now. Let's have a look. We have Brian. Jack.
Brian's here.
So hopefully, Brian Graves.
How you doing, guys?
Jack, I'm going to say goodbye to Jack for a minute so I can talk to you.
Hello, how
hopefully better. Brian Graves. Can I hear you now? You've gone.
How you doing, Mr. Brewer?
Oh, that's back. It's gone.
I don't know. Can you?
Well, it's stopping and starting, Brian. Stopping and starting.
Let me take it in the other room.
Okay, Brian.
It's the internet.
Well, you're working perfectly now, Brian. Just keep walking around with it.
Everyone can see my house now.
I know, mate. I know. But who would have believed, Brian? We had a little chat on Brewer's house party months later, and it really was a couple of months later. Potters have approached you, Nikki and Nigel. They've approached you, and you are part of our team now.
I am so excited and so proud to be a part of Potter's Mark. I can't even begin to tell you. Everyone's made me feel so welcome. Everyone I'm just so excited, not only to be working with you and Nikki and Nigel and the team, but I'm just so excited for everything that we're bringing for when the guests all come back. There's so much more. We've got one of the biggest tracks. It's incredible. The last 2-3 weeks, we've had a farmer dig up the track, make sure the track's gone down. I've designed it. It's got 6 turns. It's just under half a mile long. We've got 6 brand new Ripster buggies. We've got a brand new Segway trail. So instead of going round and round in circles, we've got a trail that takes you around the perimeter of it's going to be incredible. So much to happen.
Well, it's great to hear, Brian. We did see a picture of you standing in the middle of the track and showing you how big it was. And I was laughing. I was thinking, like, you look teeny on the track. I mean, how big is this?
It's just under a half of. It's 600 meters, so just under half. 600 meters. It's just under half a mile long, and it's about 30 foot wide. So when you do take the bend, you're not just slowing down. You can really go for it.
I know.
But obviously, drive very safely at the same time. Sorry.
No, I think so, Brian. I'm very excited, and we will obviously catch up ourselves next week. We're having a meet, and we're catching up to what we invite you into our little world of madness, Brian.
Oh, I can't wait. I expect full barrels from everyone.
Yeah, I think you'll get it from all of us, Brian. I think it's all I can say is a great big welcome.
Thank you.
And hopefully, and I mean, I don't know if you've not met all of us yet. Yeah, you know, like 1-to-1. We've not all been met up yet, but we will do next week. And we'll say what's in store for our break, what we're planning to do over the breaks of weekends and midweeks. It's quite exciting.
Yeah, it is really exciting. I actually got emotional watching the rehearsals of the theatre company. You know, I've gotten from a theatre background, and it just watching them rehearse and the lights and the sound and the costumes. We haven't had theatre or entertainment for over a year. So people like yourself, like the theatre group, like Busby, no one has ever actually been entertained like we're gonna. And we're gonna come back, and we're gonna come back hard, and we're gonna rock like a rock stars. And the theatre company are incredible. You guys are incredible. I don't think they realise what they've got in store for them.
Especially being let loose. We're all being let loose as well. So be prepared. Heaven help heaven help it if it goes to June and we're allowed to be normal. That's what I really worry about the guests. They really don't know what they're going to face if we get told it's all clear. We can now be normal. Brian?
Well, please God, I mean, like I worked at the. Sorry.
No, carry on, Brian.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, Brian.
As a COVID marshal, I worked as a COVID marshal, and the rates are coming down steadily. So we're going to be fine by June, please God willing.
Yeah, I hope so. But welcome aboard, Brian. We're looking forward to seeing you, and we're very excited.
Thanks.
With all accounts, I think we're all very excited just to get going back again. So, Brian, I'll chat to you next week. 1-to-1, we'll catch up. Well, Braves, welcome aboard the Potters.
Woo!
Take care, Brian. So there we are. That's Brian. You're going to love him, guys. You are going to love him. He's a lovely guy and so friendly, chatty, and he'll talk to you all. And so there we are. We are coming to the end. And we've got to say a great big thank you. I've got to say thank you to other people like John Still and Keith Isaac from the MCA, the Children's Cancer Charity. They brought people on board. Look at that, MCA Trust there. Harry's there. And we had quite an eventful chat to Harry. It wasn't what we really wanted. It was probably the worst interview we ever had. We thought we was going to get it bad with Teddy Sheringham, But fortunately, with Teddy, which they brought in, Teddy actually became it came work. David James as well. Wow, again, you see David James. Thank you. He was again incredible. Great, some great people we've got to say thank you to. There's Andrew Mossack. We're going to say travel blogger. He was interesting. Lovely chat to him. Andy. Thank you. Andy Mace, who's obviously getting ready for Only Fools and Horses, still working with as a John Coates. These are all people that we're saying great, getting back to work. So good luck to you guys. Yeah, it's been incredible, eventful. And I wrote a list. Some people that we just incredibly people got to say thank you to Jim Hampshire sorting out the West Ham shirt. Ian Wall just piped up. He'll put in the 250, we frame it. So we're already up to 250, Jack. Just to let you know, if Jack Jenkins is listening, we're already up to 250. Well done to all the people that did join in. Candy came all the way from Australia, literally all the way. She had better signal than Harry Redknapp, and we had an easy conversation, but she stayed up to 3 o'clock in the morning just to say hello. People like Joe Hunt and Lucy and Neil Davey, a good mate of mine. Great big thank you to her. Tracy Ruffles, also from Travel Agency, and of course it's Lily's birthday yesterday. So again, these people. Terry Alderton, I mean, one of the most outstanding comics out there. And Terry Alden came on the show, and he was, again, fabulous. Loved talking to him. It goes on. We've got to say thank you to all of you who joined us. And once again, if you put the numbers to it, Keith Della came on board. Martin brought all the kids and join in with us. Lots of families, lots of friends joined in. Ian Wall came on board, came on the show. The patients were our winners. So eventually, when we get back to normal, we'll make sure that you will get a Brewers House Party gift. And I know that's probably KT Riddington is probably saying, well, where's my gift? And I'm sure now Linda and, of course, Amber Hardy are all saying, where's ours? We will sort it out when we get back to normal. We've got to be back to normal before we can do all those. Thank you to everyone. MCA, Keith Isaacs, charity there. Great big thank you for inviting the likes of Harry and David and, of course, Teddy. There we are. Nigel, a great big thank you to you for looking after us and doing an incredible job. Mike Scott as well, more so, because obviously, Nigel, you did it all, to be honest, and you're still doing it. You're getting prepared. You're getting ready. We showed variety, bits of variety. I know you showed that on the Potters Live. And celebration. That's what you're going to be looking to. I might shut up. They are practicing. They are preparing. It's so exciting to us, and we hope you are excited. And I'd like to thank everyone for being part of it. For those who will be coming to watch me at the October the 2nd, we've got a long way ahead. We've got 5 months before that is happening. But so we'll see you all, of course, Potters. Abigail just got back from school. Wait a minute, Steve, you've gone up to 275 for the shirt in a frame. Well done, everyone. We'll let you know what the final thing is. My brother saying missed it. Thanks, bro. Thanks. It is exciting times ahead. We are, and we're looking forward to seeing you all back at Potters on May the 17th onwards. Some of those breaks, I mean, I'm telling you, you can't get in. We are absolutely chocker from the midweeks to weekends. Come and join us, Data Potters, and to everyone. Phil Morton has gone up to 300. Jack, I don't know if Jack's even listening. Jack Jenkins.
I'm still here, Mark. I'm still here. 300's fantastic. I reckon we
300. You're still in a cave, Jack. I don't know why you've got a poxy phone that we can't hear you.
I'm not in a cave. I'm in the garden bar. What are you on about?
Well, it's black, Jack. It's all black.
Well, it's not black my end.
It is. There you are.
No, there we
I
go.
can see you, Jack.
There we go. I just
There
had my
we are.
phone round the wrong way. I just, yeah.
You probably did, Jack. You probably did. Welcome to our beautiful garden plot.
Yeah.
At this moment, we're up to £300. I don't know if Steve is going to try and beat that because Steve jumped over 275. Ian Ward's
big bidding war. That's what we want.
Oh no! Abigail's made it back just in time to say hello to you, Jack.
Should she not be at school? Is that she?
No, she's back from school. She's back. Right. She raced back from school just to grab the last minutes of our very last Brewer's House party. Jack, thanks you for joining us over the 4 months. It's been great.
I've not really had much else to do, Mark. So
no, to be honest, nor have I. But thank you to you make it feel you could have been better than that, Jack. You could have said a better thank you for that.
Oh well, no, I haven't. No, Jack. No, just nice spending time with you, I guess.
Yes, through a screen, yeah. And possibly in our gardens. Oh, we have had another bid, Jack.
What is it now?
325 from Steve Kohler. Well done, Steve. Oh my God. We are over £3,500, Jack. That is fantastic. And Abigail, what are you like? Why aren't you top? Because I'm finished early just to see that, Jack.
Wow.
I worry about that.
Lynn's going to make me some cakes as well, which is nice.
I know, mate. I know. So from it, it's 3 o'clock, everyone. I'm going to say goodbye to you. Thank you from Nigel, and thank you to the whole Potters team. We're looking they're getting back to rehearsals. Jack, I will obviously see you next week as well. We're back to getting ourselves back to rehearsals as well. And Lynn Ann says, "We'll do you cakes, Jack. We'll do you cakes, Jack."
I'm looking forward to the cakes.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it. So with all that in mind, thank you for keeping us entertained over the lockdowns, Mark. Nigel too. Take care. Thank you, Christine Sutcliffe. Thank you for everyone. That's it. That is the end of our Brewer's House party. We're going to leave you with the last little bit of celebration again, that little recording there. Goodbye, Abigail. You've been our #1 fan. And to everyone who joined us, thank you for joining us, and we look forward to get back to college. Jesse, we'll see you at October the 2nd, Jess. I hear you'll be coming to join us. Lots of love to everyone, to everybody. In fact, they're here in a few weeks, aren't they? There's so many people come to see us at Potters, so we look forward to it. Jack, I'm saying goodbye to you. I'm saying goodbye to Nigel. I'm saying goodbye to everyone because I could be saying goodbye for another 10 minutes. No, we're doing it now. After party, you bet, Jack. Lots of love to everyone. Take care. Bye. Thank you for joining us on the Brewer's House party.